do my little bit of intro in a bit. But I will be joined by Satoru. So why don't we get into a call and get this whole thing on the road, shall we? Yeah, we're doing a PG. We're doing a PNG type stream. And I can't see my thing moving, so let's fix that. Hello. Satoru cannot hear me right now. Oh, never mind. You can. Hi, Satoru.
Greetings.
How are you?
Right. Give me a second. Make sure that the actual VOD itself is muted so that I don't hear myself talking a couple of seconds later.
Yeah, we don't want that echo effect. As much as some people may like that, we may not be one of them.
Fair.
Because that sends a feedback loop that is not great. Anyways.
I better not create a feedback loop. I have a laptop here with audio canceling.
Touche. For those of you that don't know me, I am Supercat. I play a variety of games, and tonight is more Cursed Cafe nonsense. Yes, we're doing more Cursed Cafe because I love this game. I can't help it. And it is my late grandfather's birthday today. Just to keep that in mind and, well, keep the spirit alive, as they say. I am joined by Satoru, if that hasn't been clear enough. Hi, Satoru. Again.
Greetings and salutations.
Hyper, thank you for the first superhero. That means the first supervillain, anti-hero, anti-villain are all still available. And seconds for superhero, supervillain, anti-hero, and anti-villain are all still available. Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally stole the first anti-hero.
That means there are only 2 more spots for firsts. 1 spot for supervillain, another spot for anti-villain. If you're feeling all, fancy. Alright, let me get the game set up, because this will be fun. I wanted to do a PNG.
Oh, good.
Because it's getting warmer, so sometimes the lights will make the room super duper warm. I didn't want that tonight, so I'm just like, you know what? We're going with old classic PNG. So that makes it more fun anyway. And it just looks like I have a yin-yang symbol on my head. It's great.
Yep. Good old yin-yang symbol.
What is the origin of this particular pick for your Discord profile pic? There we go. Words. They just don't want to be used today. I'm sorry, words. You don't have a choice in the matter.
Well, part of it was because, believe it or not, I was just really interested in the concept of Taoism, or Taoism, as you might call it. Just the idea of 2 opposing forces constantly swirling around each other, revolving, and creating an unattended consequence of either great harmony or great chaos.
So, basically, the koi fish in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes, funnily enough. Although that technically wasn't what inspired it. I was actually well aware of that long before I watched Avatar. Yeah, I know, I'm just providing a bit of clarification.
And I was just being funny. I do appreciate that explanation. It was like a lot of big words, and I was trying to imitate somebody being like, I don't understand what that means, so I'm just going to do a joke.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so we know so far is that we have some Latin that translated to is specifically of go back to where Magus was and help him get out of the spell he cast on himself.
Yep.
And is all in a secret room, which we discover can only be opened with keys, which apparently can be found when we complete each villain's story. And I think we got 2 yesterday. I think
Yes,
I counted 6.
I believe.
We'll count each villain and see how many we have left. But we can minus 2 on that list. Anyways.
Yep.
Satoru.
Per necitiam et magnationem te revelara.
Thank you, Satoru.
No problem. Fun fact, I actually practiced that phrase over and over, just in preparation for that.
Nice. I appreciate the commitment. Alright, your customers are ready to order. Alright. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 2, 7, 6, 5. We have 5 left. And let's see, who's closest? Nobody else is closest. Everybody's got at least 1.
Yep.
And Ursula's already got hers, but we want to push for, like, anyone else that doesn't have a story thing, so if it's Ursula or the Evil Queen, we will definitely take them first.
No.
Alright. Angelfish! I've lost a bag of burltweed somewhere around here. That slimy plant is... Oh. You go ahead.
That slimy plant that totally reeks?
If left unattended for so long, yes.
I caught a whiff of that stuff once. Ooh. It dissolved my nose hairs. Yo, can I get a bit of that? Would certainly help with mine. Oh, goodness.
I know, it's fabulous. Now, now what's the potion for finding things? Apparently, Diablo's saying, Diablo was trying to tell people that I had something in my mouth. And yes, Diablo is still on my shoulder, despite people not knowing he's on my shoulder. Anyway.
Bye, Diablo.
Let's see. He says hello.
I'm trying to think.
Trying to remember. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Because they're gonna be descriptions. New ideas? No. Breathe fire? No. Cool head? No. Shroud yourself in the eyes of others? Nope. Yeah, I know that's not it, Diablo.
That would be funny.
Find all that is lost and forgotten. There it is.
Yep, the pink Downsinade.
Yep, Downsinade.
That is pink.
That Diablo asked, that is or isn't pink?
No, I was saying that definitely does not look pink.
What, does it look like a different shade of red?
It looks to me. Quick, drink it before the stink hits.
Oh, of course. I tucked it in the cookie jar for safekeeping. Why?
Why? Smart that lid seals tight. Not the cookie jar. Yuck! You know what? I gotta go for the cookie jar. The cookie jar? Yuck!
Carefully, Ursula retrieves the bortleweed.
What are you doing with the bortleweed? What are you doing with the bortleweed?
Oh, Angelfish, it's better for you not to know. Oh my gosh, it's still there! What?
Well, I guess we're never using that cookie jar again.
Yeah, you know, unless there's a spell or a potion to get rid of very bad stink, I would love to know. Alright.
Rarely is greater trust placed in fools than in a common recipe.
I think about that all the time. Especially if they blog their life story first. I'll do this one. Think about that all the time.
And trusting the fool who follows a fool's recipe is worse.
I shouldn't engage. Smart. Are you cooking something?
Dalmatian, the recipe calls for a starch of stone corn. However, the brew is too thick to stir. A pilfer of power. Now!
Yes, chef. Strength potion up. Strength potion up. Wait. Huh? Oh, it's a new one. Grow wickedly strong. Okay. Bowl of bullion, and ground night. Mix it together.
Oh.
And we get a pilfer of power. That's the last regular. Go ahead.
Tastes like cherry and a hint of orange.
The flavors depending on the person. Also, that was the last regular potion in the game.
Oh, good.
That's what I was just about to say, because I got an achievement for serving all the regular potions. Now we just gotta figure out what all the story ones are.
Still waiting for the potion that could cure that cookie jar of its stink.
I know, right?
I have to wonder what Flotsam and Jetsam think of it. Acceptable. My brew should be ready in 10 years' time. 10 years? What? In gratitude, I shall dominate your will last. I mean,
Thanks.
Don't you already?
She's the never satisfied type. Ooh, we get to do a Captain Hook story.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy! The Cast Cafe! Me Play has had its first preview. There are no tributes to spectacle and heroism more voluminous.
I take it things went well. Hook's mood darkened suddenly.
On the contrary, it was a disaster. A wreck.
Who could have predicted that with the X marks the plot?
Touche. An absolute tragedy.
I mean, I know a certain playwright who was famous for his tragedies. And believe me, they all worked. Just look at Hamlet. I rarely recommend Hamlet. Don't bother reading Romeo and Juliet. Everybody loves it.
I think Romeo and Juliet was actually one of his best plays. Now, of course, it's no Macbeth, but I thought it was pretty solid.
I actually never read Romeo and Juliet, but it gets used so many times.
I've read that play. It's actually not that bad, or at least it's actually much better than people think it is, simply because it's been so done to death.
Yeah, the original, yes, but let me put it this way: it gets used, and it gets used a lot. I'm just saying, Hamlet.
I know.
Hamlet, not as much as I've noticed. People like to quote Hamlet a lot, but not not use the story really. The only one that I know of that's been inspired by Hamlet was Lion King. We do not talk about the live action. The live action is Bruno territory. We don't talk about it.
What live action? I've never heard of such a thing.
Exactly! Moving on.
An absolute tragedy indeed.
Alright.
An absolute tragedy indeed.
I'm sure it wasn't that.
Company, wake up!
Sorry, I asked you because you seemed happy. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. Sorry, I'm just trying to process how bad of a tragedy it could be. You're the great Captain Hook!
Very fair, very fair.
Especially since you have your golden hook out. I don't think I've ever seen you with your silver. Was it platinum? Or was it steel? Your other one looks...
I think it's steel.
Yeah, what happened to your steel one? Did you misplace it?
It actually took me a few scenes to realize that he actually swapped out hooks. I completely forgot about that tidbit from the movie.
Yeah, but I think he also wasn't wearing this one in the game either. Like, I think he also swapped it out for this occasion too. It's a nice touch. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. Anyway, back to end action. I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
I quote to our painted messages left by the audience. Of wall-painted messages left by the audience, excusez-moi.
So what made it such a disaster?
I expected resistance to swabbing the stage at intermission. But there was a vast exodus during the closing song of Act 1.
Oof.
Send the Muppets to the deep.
How did that go? The title says it all. How does it go?
Glub, 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 and down they go. No more trundling to and fro. No more stealing me chapeau. One more sneaky trick and lo. Glub, 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 and down they go.
Okay, that's fun. That song is not okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm trying my best here. Been a while since I've sung.
No, that's what this says.
I know.
Do Do I be honest or just nice?
I'm kind of curious why the Potionista has a problem with the song. I mean,
Alright, let's go for
the
it.
the second statement implies that there's something deeper than just the song itself.
That song is not okay.
The captain has an arc, ye swab. He learns and changes. By the end, he knows only Pan deserves the deep. Oh.
Maybe you could make the script more family friendly?
Make a swashbuckling character expose of Peter Pan? Family friendly? Never! That brat fed me hand to a crock!
To be fair...
By the way, what is that horrid smell?
I have... You know what? Ask Ursula. She's been holding this plant. She put it in the cookie jar. And, for some reason, I can't get rid of the stench. So, got any whirlpools I could throw it down in? Or maybe maybe Davy Jones' locker. Do you know Davy Jones? I would love to just put it in his locker. You know what I mean?
Oh, goodness. With all of his socks? Oh, Lord.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep that thought pinned into the bulletin board.
Yet, I cannot tell me a story if the audience flees.
That's true. So I may have to change.
Aha! Captive audience, a prisoner audience.
Hi, Tori. You can't hear well. I don't know, is it me? You can hear me just fine. Or maybe it's on her end.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just check and make sure that my audio is pretty good real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna also check. So I'm gonna move the mic away from my mouth. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tori. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to double check. You know, you never can be too sure. Now,
That is fair.
back onto Hook being Captain Hook. Hook? A prisoner audience? How exactly are you gonna pull this off? I mean, you got... Let's say it's a theater in New York. Just for the sake of argument. Or, better yet, since it's a bit more familiar to me, the Pantages Theater. Yes, I'm gonna go by name. Yes, shout out. Great place. Love it. How exactly are you going to trap that many people in a theater? Just saying. Like, if you're gonna pull it off, I need to know the deets, Mr.
Have the crew lock all the doors. Have each of my crewmates tie the audience to the chairs. I mean, I think it worked for the Phantom of the Opera.
True. True.
And a theater from which there is no escape. But where? Try Broadway. Oh.
He clearly wants you to guess. Do you want to guess? The sea, the Bruni bounding main. The bounding, the blah 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 main. If all your arms refuse to guess. You know what? I'm just going to do. I want to know what this is, I'm just gonna put it because it's so tongue-tying. The pretty bounding mane.
You have knowledge of that song, but I the sea.
That's a song? I was literally...
That's a... Wait, what? But... What? But using the briny bounding mane? How? What? But we didn't save a sea. Okay.
Consult with Google?
Okay, I'm on it. Give me about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. 2 ticks of a crocodile.
Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick.
Oh goodness, what have I done? Smee! That bastard croc is back again!
Tick, tock, tick.
Well, I'm looking. So far, I don't really see anything. The closest... Oh! Bounding Mane is a cappella quintet focusing on traditional sea shanties and maritime music.
Huh.
They are located in the United States.
Wait, what? I'm kinda surprised Potionista knew that. Then again...
I didn't know this.
Huh. Way to go, Disney, you put something new for us to learn. Congrats. The developers of this game, I tip my hat to you. Respect. Now, back to this.
Make me a potion that will raise a sunken pirate ship. What are you gonna do? Raise the Black Pearl? Oh wait, wrong. I don't think this is ship.
His is the Jolly Roger. I think it's the Jolly Roger.
Oh yeah, the Jolly Roger. Yeah.
But, you know, he would be pulling a Black Pearl if he was.
Yeah.
You're about to say that's ridiculous when... Actually, I can do that!
Shanty man shaken.
Shaken, not stirred.
Oh goodness. How fortuitous!
Shantyman shaken. Gives one song o' the sea power to bring any wreck back to seaworthiness. Serve some shaken with extra salty seaweed. Wow, that's a lot of alliteration. Some people follow the same course to ruin again and again. Perhaps a variation in the sea shanty and the shantyman's shaking could address this. So there's a second shantyman recipe that might steer Hook away from trouble?
Yep, the shantyman's Todd, as it were.
The shantyman's starred steers the raised ship away from what trouble like capturing an audience. This is not the first time Hook's done this. Raise the ship away from what sunk it. Good for those afraid to admit their mistakes. And friend.
Friend. Wait, why? That's awfully specific. What the hell did Aunt Fran do?
That's my question. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask Hook about it. Captain, have you met my boss, Mr. Magus? Did you ever come here before I took this job? Have you ordered this potion before? Let me run a wild theory by you. You know what? I'm gonna go with the wild theory, because I really want to know what Potionista's cooking upstairs in that brain. Let me run a wild theory by you. All of this has happened before. Mr. Magus served these potions to you, and maybe many times. He went back in time over and over to try different potions. But the last time, he disappeared. Captain Hook studies you for a moment, as he decides how to react.
Your book contains strange magic, and Magus is on holiday.
Well, it is theory, so... A game theory!
I love how we had the same idea. Satoru and Supercat sharing the same brain cell.
It's... it's Satocat. Anyway.
Satocat, that's a good one.
Yeah. That doesn't seem wild enough to you? That's a plausible explanation. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. That doesn't seem wild to you? Alright. You know what? Have you met my boss, Mr. Magus?
No, I've never laid eyes upon a Mr. Magus.
Hook doesn't sound like he's lying, but you can never really trust a... But can you really trust a pirate? You might be insulted by that potionista. Did you ever come here before I took this job?
Never. I didn't know there was a here till you opened shop.
I have a better question. How did he hear about the place? Like, did the magic bring them here? Because that would be a more interesting thing to be interested in. I also consider why.
Well, there were a bunch of advertisements about it on Facebook.
How? You know what? I probably don't even want to know. Have you ordered this potion before?
Uh-oh.
What?
No. And Trove, I've ordered no potions from anyone but you.
I was involved in potion making.
I thought you wasted far too much of me time. Where's my potion?
First I need to consult with the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the pillar, can you steer me in the right direction, magic mirror?
Solid 6. Though captive, his audience will see his side. But from himself, Hook will continue to hide.
Okay.
To be ignored is his fear, and by far his worst. But heard he may be if he listens first.
What
My
the?
patience is leaving port. Where's me potion?
I think... Did the magic mirror suggest the alternative?
Perhaps, perhaps not. I will leave that answer up to you. Only you, Potionista, can decide what rings true.
Okay, that was actually the best impression of Magic Mirror, and that was just improv. I'm impressed.
Yeah. A fun fact, I actually watched the scene of the original
Snow
White where the queen where the queen talks to the magic mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I picked up on some of the mannerisms in preparation.
Nice. I'm trying to remember the line that Magic Mirror said.
In regards to Snow White, or
Yeah, in regards to Snow White, but I'm drawing a blank, so I'm gonna go with the alternative, because he does bear a point. If we give him this, it gives him what he wants, but he's gonna continue to hide in a circle and a loop. Which, it may be what he wants, but it's not what he really needs. And... well... what the hell? I convinced two villains. I already convinced two villains of an alternative. Let me try my luck at 3. The thing is, there are 2 potions. Yeah. The thing is, there are 2 potions. Can I make a suggestion?
Aye, but quickly.
A potion that raises a ship and steers you away from trouble.
To what end?
It steers not only your ship, but your pen. It'll help rework your play so it doesn't turn people off. The audience will want to stay, no need to trap them.
But I have a captive audience, one that cannot escape.
But the audience will still want to leave. Isn't that what really bothers you?
I told me story for the first time and they fled. At first, I doubted the play, but then I grasped the meaning.
Why do you think they left?
They want me to doubt that I am more than a crook with a hook. But I will force them to listen until my tale is heard. Right, because this certainly won't have the completely opposite effect.
Maybe Hook is the one who wonders if he's worth listening to.
I deferred to you once. This choice is mine.
Got it. He wants the Santee man shaken, not stirred. You could make it anyway. So the recipe calls for fibers from a ship's rigging. What's a rigging?
Only a ship's tendons and ligaments, her chains and ropes.
Captain Hook hands you a small piece of rope. She should tell him to make the next potion.
Well, is that rope sufficient?
It'll do.
I have 20 more back on me ship.
Ever ran into somebody by the name of Jack Sparrow and mentioned something about having the hairs in his back to make rope? No?
I think I remember. It has been a while.
Well, you ever run into Captain Jack Sparrow? I'd be wary of him. He's a cunning pirate.
Oh yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow, pretty interesting guy. I've had a couple of sarsaparillas with him from time to time. Although I really hadn't caught up with him much after that whole thing with the dead man's chest.
I'm more surprised you even know about that at all. Then again, you are a pirate. You would know about pirate lore stuff. Again, I am not a pirate.
Oh yeah. Wait until you hear about my adventures with Captain Cutler. Man, that was a crazy time.
Cutler. Why do I not remember Cutler?
Captain Cutler from Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Oh! My gosh.
Yep. That's a throwback.
Oh my gosh. I feel old just hearing that. Captain Cutler! I didn't even know you crossed paths with the pirate, with the captain. Wow, that sounds totally worse.
Funny enough, still remember our first trip together. It was actually when I was his first mate. Unfortunately, he lost his ship, and then he lost his mind, and for some reason he went on pilfering yachts after that or something. Can't really remember. Has been a while.
Maybe your friend needs therapy.
Alas, if he were still alive, that would have been a possibility. But I heard that he had wrecked his ship, colliding with a fancy yacht from the marina, sending Cutler down to the graveyard of ships.
Interesting.
Yup, I totally didn't rip that line from the episode.
Yep, I'll mix the potion now.
I watched way too much TV when I was younger.
You're in the same boat with me, buddy. Gives one song, oh, the sea power to bring any wreck back seaworthiness. Stir springs a numb tongue to steer clear of trouble. Gives one song of the sea the power to bring back any wreck back to seaworthiness. Serve shaken with extra salty seaweed. This does not really help at all. You know? F it.
I always see people shaking up stuff. I think I want something stirred for a change, but that's just my opinion.
You know what? I heard it from Captain Hook's mouth, and technically, we're gonna do it! Coppered water.
Wait, what?
Numb thoughts. Alright. Captain, please forgive me for this, but, I'm committing a mutiny.
Wait, you're doing what now? What do you want to? Satoru, what is Cat up to? Why are you asking me? I'm not a keeper. I'm just the assistant.
I love that lore. I love that. Hook hoists the potion. Hoist the colors high. Can't help it. And drinks. Wistful expression crosses Hook's face.
Alas, the last thing a ship learns is how to sink.
And how might that sound? Say it's a song for the sea. And how might that sound?
As we were a-fishing off a buccaneer's light, singing and trolling and hauling all night it was.
Ooh, I get to be a part of this too. Windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we all pull together.
And now I shall give a sunken ship new wind. Wait, did you drink some of that potion?
No, I just felt like singing.
I do have to say, that was very impressive improv.
Thank you very much. Captain Hook strides out of the cafe. Can that freaking cookie jar stop smelling? Please? Are you kidding me? That better be. I swear the cookie jar better be gone by the next day. Potions, potions, potions. A shaky man stirred may help him stop angering his audience. Should have just gone on Twitter. Then again, that won't help the issue, now will it? The cafe is so quiet without the villains. Agreed.
Well, at least the cookie jar stopped smelling. I think.
For now. Ready to do this all over again?
Oh no. Percitiam et imaginationem te revelar. I'm only doing this because it says read the words aloud.
Huh? What's this? Rope ladder. There's now a rope ladder hanging on the left corner of your cafe.
Is it our left or is it there? Oh!
That actually spruces up that corner quite nicely.
Yeah. Hey, the cookie jar stopped smelling.
Yay!
Potionista!
Hi, Captain. How are you doing?
Cafe seems less dreary and more jaunty today. Wow, I can't believe I almost screwed that up. I thought that was an ending bracket. Holy crap. Less dreary and more jaunty today.
Well, it seems more rope laddery, that's for sure.
A Jacob's ladder, though I've never known a Jacob to use one. No shot you used a Bible reference.
Wait.
How?
I would ask, but,
Yeah, no, that's a reference to Jacob's ladder, an actually really important story from the Bible.
Huh. I gotta keep in mind about that one. Yeah, definitely gotta remember. I gotta remember to look up that one.
After I donated rope to my last potion, I considered such a gift.
I like it. Should it be outside? No. I like it. I think it spruces up the place. I like it.
The aroma of salt and fish will dissipate.
But won't it remind you of the sea? Great!
I say.
The second preview above a Jollier Roger was a success.
Jollier.
The Jollier Roger. Really.
Jollier.
I have to admire your creativity, Captain. Why, thank you, my dear lad. I do try.
I think you just needed a change of location, personally. People are willing to listen to more pirates' tales if they are on a pirate ship. Because it sets the mood and gives the right setting. Just, a little thought.
Not one member of the audience chose to walk the exit plank.
Wow, he literally went with that. Nice. There's an exit plank? So you found a boat. No, there's an exit plank?
For authenticity, authorities insisted there be other exits. Mostly stage left and stage right.
That's good.
I say.
Should you choose, my cast will also pitch you off the port side.
Oh! Taking your audience out to sea paid off.
Wait, you took the audience out to sea? As did me sorry.
And, like, still managed to pull off a performance while I'm at sea. That's impressive.
Yep. As did me most fortuitous revisions. Revisions?
Oh, you made changes.
A few minor ones to the aim of the audience gratification. As a natural showman, I need not depend on salacious thrills. To that end, I no longer slice the boy in two.
Looks like swapping potions. Looks like the swapping potions worked. Now just don't spill the beans. Were there any issues?
A duel of tentacle mass in Act 2. And the puppets.
Puppets?
Though quite realistic. were far more aggressive than scripted.
Oh, dear.
I suspect mutinous thoughts among the puppeteers. Ursula.
Don't blame them, Hook. Live theater is unpredictable, you know.
I know when a tentacle intends me harm, sea witch.
Ursula gives you a wink.
I'd call you another term, but this game is for children.
I wouldn't say geared towards children, more for, like, adults. Probably teens, at the very most. I guess. I thought the role was an insult. This seems beneath you. I thought the role was an insult. Oh.
You want me to play Ursula so you can do the potionista?
Sure.
Alright. The chance to mess with Peacock Pirate was just too delicious.
Laughing, Ursula returns to her... Oh. Laughing.
Wow,
Ursula
really?
returns to her tub.
Okay. Cool, all of one line. Thanks, game. Oh.
Oh. It's both of them, you know? We'll go with Evil Queen, just because we can.
Cool. A cafe concepto server without the usual yammering nonsense. Sheesh.
Sure, no yammering.
I am in need of a new approach to something.
I see.
Precisely, a new use for something. Objects.
Oh, okay.
I put emphasis on the wrong word. Darn it. Mind you, I have used them quite effectively thus far.
I'm sure you have.
But serve multiple uses.
Okay, let's find that use. Sure, surely. I won't yammer about anything.
Guard potionista. No. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna see enthusiastic response.
Okay, let's find that use.
Huh?
Such is my intention. Now cease that shouting. Oh, oops.
What object are you talking about?
An apple. Alpha.
Oh, cookbook might be cheaper, but I'm happy to help. I don't
Yeah, because
really
it's not
wanna...
like we have all of those running around.
Are you cooking or baking?
Neither. Ah, yes. An apple may be enchanted while still on the tree. To suddenly fall upon a desired head.
What are we, Einstein? No, that's not
Maybe
right.
William Tell.
Wait, Einstein was the
Probably
one with the
William
apple.
Tell.
Wait, Einstein didn't have an apple fall on his head, did he? That was a different,
Nope, that was William Tell.
Really? I thought that was John Adam. Or someone else.
Oh, shoot. Yep. Hold on.
We haven't added about 20 seconds, so why don't we go off on a tangent for a little bit?
Yep.
Like, I know it fell on somebody's head. And it was like somebody smart person, too.
Hmm. Oh no, William Tell was the archer. I bet. He wasn't the one with the apple on his head. He was the one that shot it off somebody's head.
Semantics.
Get your stories right, Satoru. You're slipping.
Who was it that had an apple fall on their head?
I don't know. I'm way too invested in this.
Isaac Newton!
Sir Isaac Newton. My God, how did I miss this?
I feel so embarrassed with myself.
I'm actually shocked I didn't remember that.
Like, be honest, were you one of those people that didn't pay attention in science class? Or like, just like, I'm glad I passed it, throw all knowledge away?
I'm kind of biased because when I went at least to elementary school up until high school, we didn't have science.
Wait, what?
At all.
Wait, back the shell up. You mean to tell me where you grew up, from elementary school to middle school, you didn't have...
No, to high school, actually.
That's even worse. You didn't have science classes. Not even, like,
Nope.
little section of lessons for science.
Nope, no science or social studies for that matter. Although in my defense, it was a special needs school. So we were just taught basic arithmetic, language arts, English, stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't actually learn about a lot of sciencey stuff until high school.
Interesting. The fact that it was a special needs school makes a lot more sense. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize there were... Actually, never mind. I take that back. I did. I knew of one. But
Yeah.
I didn't know they didn't teach science or social studies. Like, you could at least break it down in simple ways. It's not like... I feel like for some special needs people, they can grasp some simple concepts like gravity. What happens when you drop a pencil? It falls to the floor. I mean, literally, it's gravity. It's not impossible for them to learn. It just takes time. You can make it simple.
Right.
Even if it may not be totally accurate. Sometimes you try to describe something, and simplicity makes more sense than the over-detailed explanation. Kingdom Hearts. I mean...
Oh, God.
Like...
Imagine teaching Kingdom Hearts as an elective.
Oh my gosh. If I hear anybody being like, oh yes, one of my college professors actually uses the plot to basically say what not to do with the overall plot of a game. This is how overly done it is. This is how we should organize it, or something like that. Like, if they analyze the game as, like, a narrative, I will be smiling from ear to ear, and also wanting this professor's contact information. Like, why choose it, and I want to know everything.
Funnily enough, unless I'm mistaken, I believe that there was somebody in college that did something very similar to that. Except, if I remember correctly, I think they said it was teaching Harry Potter rather than Kingdom Hearts, which that was actually kind of interesting to hear.
Yeah, but interestingly enough, I went to a college that basically had a Harry Potter class. It was one of those. It wasn't basically saying the Yeah. It didn't say Harry Potter in the, title of the class.
Right.
But if you knew someone, you knew it was Harry Potter. It felt very on
Yeah.
brand because it's not like they'll tell you straight out where things are. You kind of have to figure it out like a puzzle. And it was really fun. Not to mention, I also was the president of the Harry Potter Club a long time ago. Like 2020, 5 years ago. A worse time to be president. However you want to take that statement.
Make it a comment.
Negative comment? Or not gonna comment?
No, I said I'm not making a comment on it.
Okay. That's fine. We've made just enough of a tangent to have people come back from ads. Yay! Okay, so
All right.
now, all in all, she's making an Isaac Newton reference. I knew it was a scientist she was quoting there. Or saying. Referencing, there we go. Anyway, action. Oh, you wanted a different way to hurt people with apples.
Not different. Additional. Poisoning will always be of use.
Of course.
I mean, at least until we develop antidotes for it.
Satisfied, the evil queen returns to her seat. Ooh.
Oh.
Customers are ready to order. Alright, who do we want to see more of for a possible story? Do we want Gaston? Or do we want Jafar? Meaning, who should go second?
I want to do Jafar first, mostly because I've been binge watching a lot of Aladdin.
Alright, Jafar it is then.
Potionista, another teletonic at once.
Trying to look rich again?
I am promoting the Witchcoin lifestyle, peasant.
That's a really good insult.
But yes, I have done extensive research and decided I must imply I am the owner of a vehicle called a private jet.
You want to teleport inside a jet. Where are you going to say you're going?
Oh, I have given this great deal of thought. I shall be supremely fortunate to be going to the top.
That sounds about right. But I don't know what about teleporting into a moving jet.
Ha! You'll be squashed, Jafar soup. You should just forge it. So you have falsified images of air travel as well? It's easy. Most toilet seats look like airplane windows. What the fuck?
Does he Gaston, you could actually be great at creating scenes for theater plays, sets. That sounds like something people would do to set up like a scene in a play. Not to mention, DIY is a thing. Anyway,
DIY? What is that? Don't yell indoors?
Do it yourself. Literally, that's what DIY stands for.
I see. Yes, of course. Honestly, Gaston, I have to wonder how you even get out of bed in the morning.
Easy. He gets out of bed, eats his dozen of eggs and whatever else he has for breakfast, does whatever he does in the morning, and comes here.
Just to be clear, I want to make sure that you know that these are ostrich eggs that I eat, Jafar. Ostrich eggs. What? Are chicken eggs too good for you? Guys, we're we kinda gotta move things along. Potionista and I are on a bit of a time crunch. Yes, of course. Carry on with your whatever it is you're doing, Gaston. Just put a cloud image behind it.
Gaston waits. The way a genius would, to give anyone else time to catch up.
No.
One teletonic, clear for takeoff. Whoop.
Perfect. Now I can finally rid myself of this fool Gaston. Oh, come on, Jafar, I'm not that bad. Ask Satoru. He likes hanging around with me. Begrudgingly, I might add. A moment. I must consult this flight schedule.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Oh, he's soup now. But not the good kind with bear meat. I mean, I prefer good old-fashioned beef and vegetables.
You have beef. You know what? There is such thing as. Oh, would you look at that? Bye.
Wait, what?
I had a bot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This bot didn't deserve my services.
I see.
Don't worry, pretty little head, Gaston. And I doubt Jafar is soup. Jafar won't be soup. He's way too smart for that. Besides, he's got magic.
That's only if Jafar manages to crash the jet. That would make him soup.
You know, you both bear a point. Shaking his head, Gaston returns to his seat.
Good talk, Gaston.
Oh, it's more Captain Hook time.
Chain shot! Potionista, where may I procure chain shot? Chain shot?
What's chain shot? Chain shot. I don't think you can procure chainsaw here. Shot here. Wow, I am getting tongue-tied just by saying that. What's chain shot?
Chain shot indeed.
Withering blockhead.
Why are you calling me a blockhead? I'm not even playing Minecraft. You're welcome with the joke. Hook rolls his eyes as though you asked him if the sun rises every day.
Cannonballs, as you landlubbers call them.
Wait, you call them chain shots? Huh. Why chainsaws exactly?
I don't think I've ever heard anybody on the sea refer to cannonballs as chain shots, regardless of whether they're pirates or actual sailors. Or fishermen.
Unless it's a specific type. Wait, in the Pirates of the Caribbean, there was like one specific cannon shot that looked like it was attached to chains?
I don't remember.
I need to watch the first one again. I feel like there was like, it might be a reference to that. Might.
Quiet barrels full.
Why don't you tell me why you need to open fire?
I've been attacked by so-called critics. I must respond.
Probably not with violence, but maybe with words. Words can do much more damage than violence. Trust me, you could ruin a career just with mere words.
Unfortunately, I already tried that. They banned my account on y.com, so I had to go to Toxic instead.
Huh. Have you tried going with the OobTube?
OobTube? What is that? Is that something like honeymeat.com?
You basically make a video, you post it. And it's a little different than what Maleficent does. Maleficent does something called live streaming, where it's basically a broadcast.
Oh, I see. Is it kind of like that streaming service? What do they call it? Twitching or something?
Kinda. Only you can choose to go live, or you can just make videos and post them. So, like your performances,
I see.
You could record them and post them on there. You probably met with more critics.
Sounds like a good idea.
You'd be met with more critics, but you can always just delete those comments.
Fair. Though you gotta watch out for those kind of sites.
True.
I went on this one site called Yellow Bee, and for some reason I wound up with a ton of viruses on my computer. I had to basically shove that thing all the way down to JV Jones' locker. Had to buy a new one. Cost me about $20,000. How the hell did you pay $20,000 for a laptop?
Satoru, he's a pirate. Do we really need to question on his finances?
I mean, I'm morbidly curious. Guys, focus. I'm in a bit of a bind here, and I could use some help.
Alright.
They called me a hack who staged a show no one asked for. Bunch of rapscallions.
Alright, what are we talking here? I know you want cannon fire, but maybe I find something a little bit more damaging than just cannon fire. Cannon fire may not do the job, you see. With critics like that, you want to hit it where it hurts.
Oh, making them walk the plank and feeding their hands to crocodiles? I hear that works pretty well.
Like crocodiles.
Not that I would know, of course.
Like crocodiles, and we can go with sharks. People are terrible. Some people don't really like sharks. And trust me, if it's a great white shark, they'll run for the hills. Or swim.
No sharks for me, thanks. I really haven't recovered during my last tango with a shark called Jaw. Quite the vicious devil he was. Never lost my leg to that giant oof.
What was that one? Oh, Moby Dick. That was the name. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that you actually knew something about Moby Dick.
Moby Dick? Oh, yes. That giant whale with Captain Ahab.
Yeah.
Yes, I read about him once. Good fellow. Didn't really figure out what happened to him in the end, though. I think everyone was killed by Moby Dick. I don't remember. I need to go back and reread that book one day. What does that mean? What show has anyone ever asked for? I mean,
you know,
I could think of a couple.
But he does bear a point. People say, this is something people have not asked for. What have people asked for? Like, what people have actually, what company has actually done research saying, what actually would you like to see? Has any company ever literally done that? I would really like to know. I mean,
Funnily
indie companies
enough,
make sense. Sorry.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say, funnily enough, that's actually how Walt Disney got his start. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Originally, nobody thought that that was ever gonna take off because a lot of people weren't interested in animated films. Or at least not full feature-length ones like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Right.
Yep.
Interesting. But still, a little bit research into what people are interested in, or maybe what no one else has ever done before, might get some people, interested. Just saying. Doing the homework actually does something. Anyway,
Fair.
moving on. That means they don't see the point of it. Some plays are actually commissioned. Oh, so your musical opened? I think we're gonna go with the first one. What do you think? Excuse me.
I kind of want to go for the second one, but you do you.
I'm gonna go with the first one. That means they don't see the point of it.
I shall show them the point. Then the rest of the blade.
Good tie-in, not gonna lie.
They'll have a short time to contemplate the hilt as well. Hook, my buddy, I'm pretty sure they will die of that stab wound long before they reach the hilt of that sword.
It depends on where he stabs. Let's say he stabs at the shoulder. It'll be painful. If he takes out the sword, it will definitely be a emergency medical need or something. Then again...
Oh no, that's too easy. I definitely want them to swallow the sword.
Well, let's just hope one of those people is a swallow sword talent for, their... under their belt. There you go. What about the thrills, the adventure?
A desperate, mindless spectacle they wrote.
I say.
Aye, so is a sunset, and they don't squawk about that. Why, man, sunset is actually beautiful, Captain Hook. Your play is kinda bad. What? What would you know about writing plays? Funnily enough, I've written a couple of plays myself. None of them actually published, but I know a thing or two about writing.
By the way, Sartor sometimes streams what he writes, so might want to tune into that.
If I ever get a proper laptop that won't overheat every time I try to do so.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's the only reason why I haven't been streaming as of late. I'm basically killing time until I can buy a new one.
Yeah. I have another friend who also is at... I just feel like I know 2 other people who's having computer troubles. While I'm just sitting here with my nice computer. I'm like, I logged out on a computer. I think this has lasted, like, a few years. Like, maybe 2022?
Yeah.
So, yeah, a few years.
Yeah. I got mine in 2021, so mine is a bit... Mine definitely needs, I definitely need a bit of an upgrade.
Yeah, I get you. It's their job to hate things.
I mean...
Dude, that's kind... Not really, but that's kind of not wrong either. It must be hard to hear that. Here, Chris, just move on. Heck no! You know what? I'm gonna do this so just to butter him up. What would your vote be?
My vote would actually be the third one. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
At least in my view, there's always gonna be somebody that has a problem with whatever it is you do.
I mean, the first one kind of implies that a little bit.
I mean, that's fair. It's their call at the end of the day.
It's their job to hate things.
Well, one declared my enemy, 'tis not a job one hold for long.
What do you want to do now?
After I've been called an amateur reactionary.
Oh, that's just dirty. Come on, guys, really? I mean, seriously, that's just
reactionary.
That's just critics speak for. Oh, this person is acting like a mere child. I could say several things about you critics, and I just don't really want to say them because the thoughts basically escaping me right now.
Heaven knows insults aren't even that bad. I've heard worse things in a Call of Duty lobby.
Yeesh. You're bringing Call of Duty into this. You know it's bad. I mean, it's not like an Adam Venture, whatever it was. Basically, it was one of the worst games my mom and I ever played. Like, the puzzles were so bad, the hints were very bad. Like, you basically had to brute force it. Most times we were not good at puzzle games. And also, the graphics were bad. Yeah, that's the worst game I remember playing, and I still think it is. For some reason, I don't remember there was anything worse than that. My brain is weird. Anyway, what's your plan, Hook? What can I get you?
I should shred their sails with chain shot. Oh, somebody arrived.
Hi, Dom.
Hello?
Me.
Satoru, this is Dom.
Oh, hello, Dom.
He also...
What in the who is this individual? How many potionistas are there in this establishment?
Basically, we're... Dom also likes to voice act. So we're technically voice acting / role-playing this. And Satoru is Captain Hook, and doing a marvelous job, I might add.
I thought I heard Captain Hook, so that sounded really good.
I'm kind of nervous about whether or not my portrayal was accurate. But thank you a lot. It really does warm my heart to hear that.
Anyway, if there's any other, villains you want to do, Tom, feel free to jump in. Because we got Gaston, we got Ursula, we got Captain Hook, obviously. We got Evil Queen being covered up by a chat. Yzma, whenever she shows up. Corella DeVille, and Maleficent. Yes, Maleficent is live streaming. Don't ask why.
I wonder what her viewer numbers are like.
I honestly would love to know if that's a legit thing, and I want to know deets. Can you imagine? Anyways, hello, Dom. I am live, by the way.
The way you said that was actually pretty good.
Alright. Let's go back to this. I should shut their sails with a chain shot. I'm still surprised he calls his cannonballs chain shot. And that is still hard to say. Oh. Alliteration. It's killing me.
Lift them to the deck and sink them to the depths. Yeah, that'll show them. After pillaging their valuables, of course, but alas, I cannot.
No, you really can't.
Then make me a potion of retaliation so that I may destroy them.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that the potion book is gonna say, that may not be a bad idea. Here, maybe we should reconcile kind of potion instead. Or whatever's the opposite of this.
You know too much, Potionista.
Maybe. Oh yeah, we have the magic mirror. The magic mirror tends to talk as well, Tom. Wow. One potion. Yeah, the mirror. Wow, one potion for verbal destruction unlocked. Okay. Let's see. Enliven the tongue, energize the voice, and obliterate an opponent with verbal assault. Never, ever give this to somebody with evil intentions. And I mean this in a more political means. This is dangerous. I mean, a lot of the potions are, but...
I mean, do we really need to worry about people having trouble-shot buried broadsides? Many politicians already have those in their hearts.
True, but also think about it this way. You don't want to put this on Twitter. I mean, just imagine
somebody to be like, too late.
Somebody would be like, I can't get it. It's already going down the hole. What's a potion gonna do? We don't want to know. Huh, trouble. Anyway. Wow, one potion for verbal destruction unlocked. Oh look, a note. So, you could help Hook destroy his critics or ignore them. That's the overall for this. No detractor can withstand a treble shot berry broadside. Some of these comebacks inspired this potion are career-ending to be sure, but no attack is ever the last. The loose sleeve shape.
I'll have a Neapolitan cappuccino, more cappuccino. Make sure it's got no more than 4 ounces of milk.
The loose leaf shade shielder. Man, this alliteration is everywhere.
If you can't handle that, I'll have a venti traditional. Please use soy milk with 2 blonde shots,
avocado, and ristretto.
I'd also love 3 vanilla puffs at the very bottom, then add coffee after.
Enough! I still love that line. Hi, Amorin. That is such a perfect sound alert for this specific game. That is so funny.
Hey.
Yeah, hi, Amorin. How are you? The loose leaf shade shielder. Again, alliterations. Tongue twisters. What? They're twisting my tongue.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Provides temporary immunity and lingering resistance. Immunity to harsh words? Can I have some of that, please? So you can help Hook destroy his critics or ignore them.
Ahoy there!
Immunity to criticism.
Stop slipping on your feet. Have you found something or not?
I mean... Found 2 options. Oh. Yes, but I need to consult the magic mirror. Dom, would you like to be the magic mirror?
I'll try it.
Okie doke. Yes, but I'll need to ask the magic mirror.
Let me see a quote from him. Is it potion? No, it's not Potionista, no.
Yeah. Magic mirror on the pillar. Which potion will work best here? And hopefully not make this a thriller.
When words are as weapons, a foe they can maim. But alas, you may fire before your true aim. ignoring a chide, a rebuke, or a jest. May first appear weak, but will leave you not stressed.
Why is
Damn,
How's
that
worse?
that?
was a really good magic mirror. That was a
Thank
really
you.
good one.
I'm just looking back at the original Snow White with the Snow White still lives,
You
fairest in
too.
the land. I said the classic Snow White, not the shitty reboot.
Oh no! I know,
That's what.
I did the same.
Yeah, Satura has been been with me doing the voice acting for the villains and stuff for this game. I've been also putting in my fair share of that as well.
You want to hear me do the magic mirror from Shrek?
Oh, please
Oh,
do. I want
It's
to
when
hear
Lord
your
Farquaad is
best.
like a magic mirror on the wall, and who am I not the greatest king in the land of all? Well, technically you're not a king. Felonious, you were saying? That's like my favorite moment when you see Felonious hold a pocket mirror and he punches it.
No hesitation on getting
Wow.
7 years of bad luck. None. What I mean, sir, is you're not a king yet. And something, here is your bachelorettes. I love whoever did the Magic
Right.
Mirror's voice. That's so funny. Sounds like they could both work, or both cause trouble. Alright. I found 2 options. I have a potion that's a verbal bombardment in a bottle.
I'll 2 of those.
Or I can help you ignore your critics instead.
I should be above this verbal sniping, but I'm not.
They know what... Well, they won't know what hit them. Maybe you could try to change. No, they won't know what hit them.
Nay, I insist they know it was Captain Hook.
His choice is made. Hook sets his jaw and intends to answer his critics. But maybe
And once
he just...
I'm finished with...
Go for it.
Go ahead.
But
And
maybe
once I'm finished with my... Dang it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Chris Miller played the Magic Mirror in Shrek. Oh, really? Thank you, Amaran. I did not know that.
Yeah. Also, one of my favorite moments is the. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
Who lives on Drury Lane? She's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite moments.
This is a funny little bit of like Super Cat stream lore, but there was a point in Ace Attorney stream. I think me and Over and Shadow were like talking about it. I think Over had like a script. I don't know how he did this. He had a script of The Incredibles like pulled up on a screen in front of him at one point, and I was just quoting the dialogue from the game, from the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
As one point, being like, we should just read the script for one stream, just for funsies. As like a funny April Fool's thing. I'm so sad I never got a chance to do that. But you never know. It might happen. It'd be totally fun just to do that, but with like a comedy-based movie like Shrek or something. Maybe 2. 2 is my favorite, actually. Pray for mercy, draw! Puss! In boots!
Remember Robin Hood and the Men in Tights?
Oh my god. He also played Kowalski in the Penguins. Kowalski. Is he the one that doesn't talk very much? No.
Oh, no, it's Rico.
He's the smart
Rico.
one. He's the smart one.
The smart one is the smart one is Kowalski.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Kowalski is the smart one. Rico is the one that doesn't talk very much. And I think Private is the youngest one.
Implied.
And Skipper's the leader. Oh my gosh, I love the freaking leader. You didn't see anything, right? Oh my gosh, we are totally up on a tangent, and that's totally fine. But, we definitely need to get back to this game.
Speak for yourself. It may be fun for you, Potionista, and your little cavalcade of scragglywags over there, but I do have an audience to attend to.
Uh-huh. And critics to hopefully ignore. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't stick by very well. But maybe that's just what... Maybe he just needs to be done with it. It's up to you. To help Hook fire back critics, you need boom powder from Yzma. Or, to help Hook ignore his critics, you need an ingredient called trouble in the air. You have no idea what... Wait. What?
That is a weird name for something that's supposed to help you ignore your critics. What is it implying that just ignoring them will only make things worse?
You have no idea what trouble in the air is, but Hook probably does. Do we help him hurt the critics, or do we help him ignore the critics? I'm betting him more it's like, let's help him destroy the critics, let's cause him chaos. While me is like, no, that won't exactly help the matter, that's just gonna make it worse. Anybody want to know what trouble in the air is?
I'm curious about it.
Dom, what are your thoughts?
I'm curious.
Sorry, Morin, you've been outvoted. So we need an ingredient called trouble in the air.
Yay, pain!
Pete! Oh dear. From his pocket, Hook pulls a Jolly Roger, a classic skull and bones pirate flag. Oh. Hoist the colors high.
Heave-ho.
Heave-ho.
Thieves and beggars, never shall we die. Yes, I know the song.
Damn. I actually did not.
I'm the only one that doesn't.
Did you not see Pirates of the Caribbean 3? Was it 3rd?
No, I didn't. I only ever seen the first one.
So Toro, I'm going to have to. I'm going to bring you in. We're going to have a movie night. I'm going to introduce you to the other two.
Oh God.
And you'll be educated. As for the other two after that, I don't think I really care about that. I mean, I do, but in a way, I don't. Because it is around that period of, oh yeah, let's just do remakes and continuations of things we already have done. So it's always just a hit or miss. That's kind of like the thing when you put a series, isn't it? There's always the one that falls flat. That's kind of the curse. Anyway.
I mean, unless you're Harry Potter. It succeeded with 7 books and 8 movies.
True. Personally, for me, the 6th one fell flat a little bit for me. That's just my opinion. You don't have to. Like, I remember when I watched it. To be fair, I haven't watched it lately, but watching it back then, I'm like, no. And I haven't read the 6th book either, so it was like, no. A dead man's curse. I see what you did there, Morin.
For me, the best parts of the Caribbean movies are 1 through 3.
Agreed. This might be just because I like Epic Mickey so much. This part of the music reminds me of, like, Adventureland music in Epic Mickey.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they took something from that. They already kind of hinted the parks and the autographs a little bit. I would not be surprised if they took that from the game itself. Anyway, let's see. From his pocket, pull. Yeah, I already read this part. Oh, how cute! Oh, it's such a shame we're using it in an ingredient.
Upon this flag is a most fearsome son of trouble.
I guess I should have seen that coming from this.
Yep. Your brewing contraption should make sense of it.
It should work, and it makes a bit of sense and it makes more sense than a gas leak. I don't even want to know why that sentence exists. You have what you need for the loose leaf shade shielder. Hey! Alliteration! They're killing me! Become impervious to the taunts, criticisms, and opinions of others. Does this mean it can be immune to bullying? Ooh. That
Possibly.
kind of...
But there is a slight drawback that I just thought about.
What's
It
that?
could also be that because they become impervious to taunts, criticisms, and opinions of others, they could also become impervious to our opinions and our criticism.
Well, I can't go back now. I already asked for this, so...
Alright.
Well, here
Well,
goes
if
nothing.
things go right, we do. If things go right, we do have a do-over Doppio.
And that I've never used, so maybe I'll get an achievement just for doing that. Literally, we could just call each one of our do-over potion, and we could do the day over again. I haven't
By the
had
way,
to do it.
since you said,
Go ahead.
by the way, since you said Pirates of the Caribbean, you want to hear my Barbosa?
Oh, please do. I'd love to hear it.
I want to hear it.
You best believe in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Damn, that's a really good line. Holy
Yeah.
I can also do the. I can also do the. You be the cur and then these wolves to our door.
Damn.
And then Jack Sparrow's like, my hands are clean and all this, figuratively.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting chills. That was so good. You serve the potion. I love how he looks at it like a chalice. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You serve the potion. Hook drinks it down. A sense of calm radiates from him. Is the potion working? Ooh. I could do Ursula.
You want to do it?
I could do Ursula, or Dom, if you want to do Ursula, you can.
I can't do any female voices, I'm sorry.
That's fine. There's blood on stage, dearie, and the sharks are biting.
Aww.
Dramatically, she reads a critic's review.
Oh, so are you asshole?
While Captain Hook boasts of sinking his enemies, Act 2 begins a rapid descent to a watery grave. Ursula, he's right there. That is a decent line. Right. Ursula, he's right here. Oh, he doesn't know what's funny. This review says so. Ursula notices as Hook stifles a yawn. Why isn't this bothering you, Hook? Weep! Rage! Do something!
Unlike tail legs, opinions need not be earned.
You'll thank me later, Hook. Trust me.
To each their own.
I needs must away.
Farewell, I've ought to create.
Ursula looks positively livid. She's been looking forward to this. And that's
we actually saved you, Ursula.
And also kind of saved Hook from having to give too much energy to this stupidity. Yeah, sometimes if you're just confident in your work, ignore the haters. As Taylor Swift sings, haters are gonna hate. You know the drill. Ooh. He'll ignore critics after loose leaf shade shielder.
Wait. Call Yzma.
You want?
Oh yeah.
But that would mean.
Wait, you want to hear my Kronk?
Oh please.
Right. Poison. Cusco's poison. The poison made especially for Cusco. That poison. My spinach puffs.
Damn.
I
That's
never
good.
liked your
That's
spinach
really
puffs. Never.
That's it. She's going down. Now, friend. From above, the wicked will receive their just reward. That'll work. Oh, that usually works.
And so does this. Pulls a lever.
Oh, didn't see that coming. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, this is so funny.
I can also do a good Hades. You want to hear it?
Oh, I would love to. I'd love to hear this.
All right. I've got 24 hours to get rid of this bozo. In the grand scheme of things, I've been planning for 18 years because I've been smoke, and you are wearing his merchandise.
Oh my gosh. That's so good.
I freaking love Hades in his sense of humor where he's like, hey, how you doing? Name is Hades. What are the dead? Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I love the fact even the voice actor loved playing as him so much, he'll just come back to redeem him every time. That's why he's in the Kingdom Hearts games. So, you survived another day serving world's most demanding villains. Congrats! I really gotta wonder the mental health of the Potionista in this game. A banana Potionista. Oh, John, would you like to see some Latin?
Hmm? Ooh.
Yep.
Satoru, would you like to read the words?
Oh. All right. Part of me was expecting you to ask Dom. That's kind of why I just stayed quiet.
No.
I have no idea how you say that.
Pernecitiam et imaginationem te revelara.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep.
And here we go.
Classical pronunciation, by the way, not ecclesiastical.
Yeah, Satoru knows a thing or two about Latin. Or at least
Oh, I see my man, Dr. Facilier.
That's
Thanks
actually...
for your potion.
I know. I am mistaken for Dr. Facilier as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they took some like...
Yeah,
the only way you could tell... right there. And his little bubble's not helping, but his scarab's right there as a lamp. You'll see in a minute. And get to the...
Thanks for your potions. Thanks to your potion, my critics no longer trouble me. To show appreciation, I present a token of me thanks.
A pirate flag! I've always wanted a pirate flag. Captain Hook motions to his Jolly Roger flag, now hanging in the bathroom door. Where's the bathroom door? That's the bathroom door!
Oh, that looks cool, actually.
That is cool.
Not gonna. I thought that was where the potionista actually slept. Now I feel bad.
No, I think that's what the upstairs is for. I had no idea what that room needed, to be honest, so I'm more surprised that's a bathroom. We're learning more lore about the actual cafe itself. Alright. A gift that's very kind. This isn't a... Oh, no. We're Potionista, shut it. A gift that's very kind.
Aye, it is. But does it surprise you?
No, it doesn't. Actually, it does. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it does.
Excellent. There's no fun if you expect it. I mean, we literally got a miniature version of it earlier when we made your little lampshade shoulder
But think about it.
drink. Damn, that I really forgot the name of the freaking brew.
Damn it, I can't interact with this! It was leaf shielder. I knew it was a tongue twister, I knew that much.
Oh boy!
May it fly as a warning to all.
What kind of warning? Oh, thanks, that's great. What kind of warning?
The prices may rise at your whim. Hopefully not for the potions.
Oh, ticket prices. I will say that's a little bit smart, at the same time greedy, but also kind of deserved if it's your enemies. I mean, if they're going to see a play they hate, they gotta pay the big bucks.
Can't wait to see reviews on Yeller.
The flag looks so cool, even if it does have that small stain on it. Stain? What stain? I can't even tell what stain they're talking about. They're probably hinting at blood stain, aren't they?
Oh, there's a small stain on one of the bones. It's hard to see. The little red bone there. I think it's meant to be the stain.
I just see a lot of holes. You decided that the stain is ketchup, and that's that. When did there was blood on it?
Definitely ketchup.
When was there blood on it? Was that before before Peter Pan or after?
That's a question.
My brain is just racking it up right now. Anyway.
You aided me to remain focused on the prize.
Yeah, I did. I did have to do a little switcheroo on that, sorry. But it was for your own benefit.
Wait, you had to do what now?
You know what? Never mind. Totally, I just mixed up my words, that's all. On the bright side, it worked. You know.
Yeah.
I'm totally going off on a tangent here because they're going to have my supers are going to have an ad in about 30 seconds.
Good old ad.
Yep. Or I could just snooze for 5 minutes. I'm gonna do that. Snooze. Ignoring those critics paid off, huh?
Immediately, the mainstream audience took my side. Oh, immensely. The mainstream audience took my side. Excuse me, why? I said that wrong.
Ooh.
I saw
Yes.
you sing along.
Yeah.
Dom, you wanna take guest on?
I saw your sing-along last night, Hook. What a laugh. All those feelings and a grown pirate dueling a child. I could best 5 children before breakfast.
Okay. What about lunch and dinner? How many then? Would you say 12 at lunch, 14 at dinner?
Oh wait. What about the dozen eggs actually?
Oh goodness, no. That actually sounds a lot worse without the context.
Yeah. You know what? No.
You've tangled with the wrong man.
Uh-oh.
Is that the same voice actor for Gaston? I might be imagining things.
I thought that was Hope that said that.
Okay, gentlemen, take it easy. Why did you ever see the show? Honestly, I'm just gonna go with this. Okay, gentlemen, take it easy.
It does no matter. Your potion's effects linger. Only he is upset.
Huh. Interesting. Gotta write that down in my spell book.
Ah, so I was right.
But he will still take...
Hmm.
But he will still listen to us. Interesting. It might have effect on other people. Probably not on the original person that made it.
Try a stuffed bear, lad. You may find it soothing.
Ooh. That's a good comeback.
Soothing? Only babies need soothing.
Gaston looks
I
around.
would say that there are plenty of... I would say that there are plenty of people, even into their old age, that need soothing from time to time.
Look at Gaston's face.
Yep. Gaston looks around for a mirror to cope in front of. Is flexing a feeling, maybe?
No doubt they use cope in that context. Wow.
Your customers are ready to order. You know what?
Okay, so
Evil
Cruella
Queen.
or the Queen. Sarah, make me a cool guy chai, or a cool gal chai. I must not become incensed today.
You always seem so collected. I'm surprised you want to edit yourself. You always seem so collected.
What the? Naturally, a queen must maintain her composure. Silent threats are far more effective than vulgar displays.
What exactly are you doing this afternoon? Bushnista, why are you asking this question?
Training new henchmen, novices always make infuriating mistakes,
That sounds exhausting.
for which, in the past, I have been driven to turn them to stone. Isn't that right, Satoru? Hey, that accident only happened once, and I didn't know what the potions were for.
You don't want to give yourself something heavy to move?
In the absence of henchmen, there is no one for such labor.
Just trying to connect the dots to keep your cool potion. But yeah, it all makes sense. Cool guy chai. Cool gal chai. Some frozen thoughts, some molten candle wax, and put them in the bulbs, and here you go. I wonder how this pot got all messed up in the first place.
I don't know. Cool guy shy.
Yep.
Oh, I should show you the whole. Oh, they're gonna be in an ad in a minute. I have an idea. We can just take our time by looking at the menu or the drinks if we can. I'm gonna
Oh,
serve
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait. I got another Disney character for you guys to hear.
Oh, do share.
You are a toy. You're not the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You are a child's plaything.
You are a sad, strange little man.
And you have my pity.
And you have my pity. Very well. Oh yeah, well, humility, humility.
My
I
favorite.
miss
Man.
Pixar bloopers. I miss Pixar bloopers.
Same.
Like my favorites are Toy Story 2 and Monsters Inc.
I love the Monsters Inc. bloopers. They're so much fun.
I know, especially the Monsters Inc. when you see like the monsters like walking in slow motion and slowly trips and all the monsters trip and it's just like ooh.
Honestly, I can.
Can we get some? Go ahead.
I can like imagine seeing that in real life. Like someone just trips on the set and then everything gets affected and they all just laugh. I mean,
Whoa. Can we
You know
get
what?
some more wax on the floor?
I like the bloopers when they had Raj show up and it was just like hello.
Oh yeah, I love that one. That was so good.
oh my gosh. Paige, thank you for the raid. Hello raiders. My name is Supercat. I play a variety of games, and I am playing some Curse Cafe while my other viewers and supers are probably in an ad in the next 17 seconds. If you're in those ads, I apologize. I am joined by Dom and Satoru.
Hello there.
Good evening, peasants.
Actually, wait. If I'm gonna say hello, you want to hear me say it as Red Guy from Cow and Chicken?
Oh, go for it.
Oh boy.
Hello, I'm a journalist.
No boy.
We're going to
Oh
turn
my
this
gosh.
boring rag into an exciting news show. And now, you get to be the cameraman.
I am Weasel. That's my best impression.
I always love it. I always love how Red Guy talks so smooth and then he gets all loud for no reason. Like when I did the, hello, I'm a journalist.
Yep.
And now I'm thinking of the line. What galaxy are you from? Bookvar. Where is your leader? Bookvar is just toast.
Oh, wait. I got another one for you. You heard me do this before, Kat, but Soundtower, listen to this. The platypus.
Hi, Paige.
Your queen Elizabeth I may shoot laser eyes, but mine breathes fire.
Oh yeah. I think I
Design.
remember that.
And he's all like, that was a stupid design.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. If you ever meet the voice of Doofenshmirtz, I don't remember his name. I think it's like Dan or Daniel or something. You got to do your best. Yeah. You gotta tell Dan your best impression of Doofenshmirtz.
Yes, I got to.
I've been alive for 5 hours again. I'm pooped.
Just so I can do the.
That's a long time, Paige.
Just so he can hear me do the Betty the Platypus.
Perry the platypus. Anyway, go ahead and get some sleep, Paige. You must be exhausted. But yeah.
Paige has to go Betty bye.
She says she's pooped and she's been live for 5 hours, which is a lot for some people.
5 hours. Yeah, that's fair. I was about to
I
say
can-
5 hours. Those are rookie numbers. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, I can imagine like Ludwig. I only say Ludwig because he's the one that broke kind of a record or something for being on for like a month straight or something. which
A
was
month?
for like a.
Who was-
I don't remember exactly. I just remember him from like Minecraft and a bunch of other circles, like who knows. Basically, he's what I would say more famous. He was doing a subathon, and you know those subathons with a counter and a timer. Yeah, it lasted for a long time. I was very surprised he even made it through. The season tour. When was the last time you streamed? More towards
Last time I streamed 3 months ago, and it was before my laptop decided to screw up my stream. And yeah, I just need to get a replacement. I need a new PC.
Oh my god, you too?
That was the other person.
I can explain why. I can explain why. I told this to Kat because my laptop needed updates, and I streamed it. My stream kept cutting in and out and ended on its own, and my laptop would freeze more frequently. So I'm just like, yeah. I did a specs check. I did a specs check and did an internet speed check for it. It is low, and the specs check was not that great.
Yeah.
It's severely outdated.
How old is your laptop, if you don't mind me asking?
2016.
Ouch! Yeah, no. I would say you definitely...
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think I told you that before either, Kat.
Yeah, 2016, that makes sense. If it's before pandemic, it's
I
old.
gotta admit though, that is impressive.
You must take really good
I've
care
had
of
mine
it.
since 2021.
Yeah, I need a new PC. I just miss streaming so much. I really miss it, and I would love to do a collab with Kat and others.
Awesome.
Yeah, same.
If it's okay with you, Kat. If it's okay with you.
It's totally okay. When you start streaming again, and it's of course going to be Dead by Daylight, knowing you, I'll definitely be there to be like, oh yes, I'm going to be there to welcome him back to streaming, because apparently his old computer is, say...
Well, I mean, I stream games on my Switch though, and I have a capture card with it, but yeah, I just need a new device, a new PC.
Yeah, totally. Shall we get back to it since my viewers are back from ads?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
No. I just wanted to make sure we weren't like going completely off track. Anyway.
Yes, of course.
I mean, you've done it several times already. What's a few more minutes? Queen, be nice.
The queen drinks the potion.
No, challenge me. Proceed.
Anyone got any takers? Any takers? Any takers of the stabbing of the evil queen? In terms of verbal, not physical. Otherwise, you pay for damages. And medical bills. Definitely medical bills.
Oh, please, I'm not Maleficent. I don't need to lash out in anger every time somebody inconveniences me. The worst I can do is just give them another apple of sleeping death.
At least I chose something that isn't going to rot. I chose something a bit more personal. Or at least a bit more unique.
I definitely have to say, the thought of that is a lot more terrifying, at least in my opinion, than actually dying. Just imagine sleeping in a perpetual state. I mean, in some tales, it was over 100 years.
Really?
And just never waking up. You don't even get to die. You're just sleeping forever. I mean, hell, I don't even know if is it REM sleep? Is it non-REM sleep? Are you having dreams and nightmares while you're sleeping?
I think
Or
you're in a
is it
state of a coma, like in a
case
state of
of
deep sleep.
narcolepsy?
I think it's a deep sleep. But also kind of reminds me of Dark Parables 1. Because technically...
Oh, you mean like a You mean like a comatose state in a way?
Is that
Yeah.
Okay. And Dark Parables 1, which is one of my favorite Hidden Objects games, by the way. Sadly, I can't play that game because it's too old, and any of my stuff is more newer, it won't play any of the older stuff. So tragic.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. I'm sad about that too. Either way,
Be
basically,
sad. Be sad.
well, at least I can still watch videos of other people playing it. But yeah,
Yeah. of course.
essentially, Briar Rose is still asleep in modern times, depending on how old that game is. So it was in the 2010s when that game came out. And by the end of it, she does wake up. And it was probably 100 years later, maybe even more, maybe even 1,000. I don't remember. I just remember it was a long time. And I didn't realize that was an original thing from the fairy tale. Which makes sense.
Yep. I remember the tale of the Briar Rose. That was actually the very tale that I was referencing earlier.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that Dark Parables would lean a bit more closer to the actual original fairy tales. Not surprising at all, but they do have their own little twist into it. Anyway, let's get back to this. Any takers? Anyone wants to take a stab at the queen? And a verbal stabbing. Going once. Going twice.
I volunteer potionista.
I'm still the mirror. I'm still the mirror.
What the hell is that term?
What the heck do I even say to the evil queen?
I don't know.
I got nothing. I literally got nothing. Well, I could stab at the live action movie right now, but I don't really want to stab at Gal Gadot right now. Because
I was about to say, I felt so bad for Gal Gadot in that fucking movie.
I mean, I know. She actually fits, she actually looks good as the evil queen, but the thing is, it's just
Yeah, no,
all the
was saying
drama backstage
butchered.
bad.
Yeah, the movie also butchered the character horribly, in my opinion.
What else is new? I mean, this is Disney's brand. Let's live action everything and then butcher it.
Well, there goes our Disney. Any future Disney sponsorships just went out the window there.
Honestly, let's be honest, they're probably a little too busy to watch every single stream. But let's put it this way.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the truth. It's just the truth. I'm still open. I won't be smack talking. I'm just saying there are some issues that need to be resolved. Probably won't listen to me, but you know, just saying, as a thought. Just keep it in mind.
I'm pretty sure at this point the entire corporation is just torched.
Okay, you should smile more. I'd rather not. Okay, you should smile more.
I never cursed you on principle, but not out of anger. Wait, what? How the hell? Why?
Wow, I didn't even hesitate.
Oh.
The potion is adequate. I shall singe rather than petrify. The queen, she literally did it. Oh. Well.
With that, the evil queen exits.
Could you please not leave when I'm in the middle of explaining something? Gee. What queen you are.
Oh wait, no, that is Jafar. I thought it was Dr. Facilier, but it is Jafar.
Alright.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, let's do Jafar again, because it was so much fun last time.
I'll do Jafar. I'll do Jafar. You, another teletonic, and do something about the flavor.
What's wrong with the flavor?
What's wrong with the flavor?
I shouldn't change the ingredients. What's wrong with the flavor?
I love how we both share the brain cell again.
I once filled a man's mouth with carnivorous beetles.
Is that a mummy reference? Is that a mummy reference?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Am I the only one out of the three that knows what this means? There were like bugs in like the Brendan Fraser. I don't remember. He looks like Brad Pitt, but he's not Brad Pitt. It was
Brendan
like
Fraser?
yeah, in like the Mummy movies, there were like 3 of them. 2 of them were in Egypt, or the setting was in Egypt. And
Yes.
both of the same mummy. The 3rd one even kind of jokes on that. Yeah, the same one, the same mummy twice. Anyway, there were beetles that when a mummy was buried, they would eat the flesh. And
Yikes.
yeah, they could get in the skin. Let's put it this way. It's not exactly a great picture. And I'm betting this is a reference to that.
I have no
I see.
idea.
It is, but at the same time, it is stated somewhere in one of the movies that Jafar was in that he did do that. I really need to go back to the movie and actually see that. I don't doubt
Yeah,
it, Lauren.
same.
I think it was probably in a scene I do not remember, which is most likely because it's a small detail. It either had to be when he was talking to Aladdin, as when Aladdin was Prince Ali Boo, as he likes to call him, or like maybe in a scene I don't remember. It could be also in a different scene I don't even remember entirely.
Let me see what my next line is.
I now know how he felt.
Ouch. Where will the wish coin lifestyle take you now?
Yes, please tell us.
Yeah, in this case, Satoru can take Gaston while you have Jafar.
Okay.
That way we all have, like, lines to play. I know I made the same mistake, too.
Wish coin is about exclusive access. I shall teleport behind stage of the most desirable concert.
A concert?
How am I doing this, Jafar?
You're doing great! Satoru?
Oh, pretty nice.
A concert? Who's the
Thank you.
artist? Backstage security is pretty tight. I would actually be more about... Yeah, how am I exactly going to pull this off? I think it was in the second one, Return of Jafar. That's why I don't remember! I don't think I've ever seen 2. And that's not a joke. I don't believe I've seen...
You know what? I think I remember the scene. Although it... Oh man, I don't remember if... I don't remember the scene exactly.
Well...
Damn it.
Interesting. Backstage security is pretty tight.
Sorry, I was drinking water. So are the psychic bindings I shall place upon the gods' minds.
Damn! I forget what class Jafar would technically be in, but I'm guessing either between Sorcerer or Warlock.
Sorcerer.
Is that the one where you'd be studying or more just doing it?
More so just
Doing it.
doing it. Although
Yeah.
I guess it really depends if we're going by D&D logic.
Yeah. I'd say it's more of both, but Sorcerer does make sense. But yeah. Yeesh. Lyrics?
Sorry about that. I'm back. It's just Danny called me and she's gonna check out your stream so she can hear me as Jafar.
Oh my gosh.
Be quick. I have memorized all of her lyrics and I mustn't forget.
Are these things really hyping the Wishcoin lifestyle? Excuse me.
Let us hope nothing other people's opinions is not Wishcoin life.
Note.
Getting the personal space of the elite, however, is.
Gaston is unexpectedly silent. Know if I sound faking this one, Gaston? Gaston, are you posing? I want to go with the second one. Mainly just to see what happens. I'm gonna do it. Gaston, are you posing?
How do I look? No need to answer, but a red oracle question.
I would ask what the heck you mean by a red oracle, but I'm just gonna play along and pretend that I know exactly what you're talking about. He means rhetorical. At least you think he does. Another delicious teletonic coming up.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're supposed to be making a teletonic.
Yeah, this is just a basic potion. This isn't even story related. I do hope we do more Jafar stuff though. But that part's completely random.
I would love to.
Like literally, that part's just random.
Patience, Iago.
Patience. I do hope Danny is at least watching this, Jafar. Wow, don't
Yeah,
mind
she's
me
in.
over
She's
here.
in.
Cool.
Yeah, Danny's in. I'm sure she'll say hi.
Have fun with your exclusive access.
I shall bring you back a stolen souvenir of my liking.
Cool. If anything, bring a shirt.
Bring a shirt.
Since you said she, we'll just think Taylor Swift or something. If anything, find a friendship bracelet.
goodness.
Though I think that was a thing in one of her concerts.
Oh no. It was. My sister likes Taylor Swift, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, my aunt likes to go to concerts, so she went to a Taylor Swift concert.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway.
So you may claim to have been there. Have you?
Gaston dressed up like a golfer isn't what I expected of this game. Also, Jafar looks like
He
Tokyo
looks like a golfer.
Honestly, there
Oh,
was
it's
a...
funny you should mention. I actually did manage to get 18 hole-in-ones a little bit earlier while I was here. Good times, good times.
Yeah,
I like
totally
how
did.
Jafar looks like
Go
I like how
ahead.
Jafar looks like he's part of the mafia.
I think that was in a good attention. But yeah, Big Top, I also made the same mistake too. Cause I'm like, oh, that's Dr. Celia. Nope, that's Jafar. The only way you could tell. That. Whoops.
Actually,
Oh, wait.
Big Top Cherry is Danny. That's Danny.
Yeah. Hey, Danny. I'm above that. Thanks, my friends would be so jealous. Honestly, this would be my reaction. Thanks, my friends will be so jealous.
You really should consider living a wish coin life.
Yes, but my potions are for the sake of business, not for my own gain. Well, I could, but
Also,
I'm
Jafar.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry about that. I was gonna say, also, Jafar, I'm pretty sure that Potionista would probably go broke in less than a year.
It took me a while to realize what you meant, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I would. On that note, Jafar drinks the potion. And he's gone.
Do you want better? A picture with me.
He disappeared.
Yup. Before you can respond either way, Gaston snaps a pic.
You're welcome. Good talk, Gaston. Good talk.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, we
Hello.
do a Maleficent one.
Oh, it's Malleus.
You like the look?
I actually do. It's making me think of Overblot Malleus from Twisted Wonderland.
Ooh.
If you know Twisted Wonderland, if you know, you know.
As in, like, it's gonna be an anime soon, kind of Twisted Wonderland?
Yes, but the mobile game as well. If you know, you know.
They probably took they may have taken some inspiration from that. Who knows? I'm just thinking
Probably.
they did. Anyway. You want to guess as to why why her stuff looks like that?
I don't know.
Want me to tell you?
How so?
She live streams.
Oh my gosh. I can see why her scepter looks like a microphone.
I literally was. I can't unsee her staff as a selfie stick. It's so funny because it was the original staff with like the orb on top, and then she changed it into a selfie stick. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
okay,
God.
whoever thought of that is a freaking genius. Like
Agreed.
somebody had to think big brain bucks. I needs to get the big brain bucks for this, or at least an employee
Big
of the
brain moments.
By the way, Satoru, just so you know, I average over 120 viewers a stream. So that's what, 120 times more viewers than you have? Oh, screw you, Maleficent. I haven't been streaming in a while, okay? My laptop's been on the fritz. Jerk. Ha ha ha.
Oh my gosh. Alright. I'll voice as Maleficent. I think
Alright.
Potionista's more of like a... I don't know if Potionista in-game is a he or a she, so we're just... I'm gonna say, whoever voices Potionista can voice as Potionista. But I'm voicing as Maleficent right now, so somebody can take Potionista.
Mind if I take Potionista?
Go for it. And
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta transfer my laundry. Hang on, I'll be right back.
No problem.
I can still do the mirror. I can still do the mirror.
Not a problem. Alright. Me, the mistress of all evil. Potionista, Toxink is a pit of petty venomous sycophants. And they are all talking about me. You're more popular. Oh.
You're more popular now? Or do you judge them?
I
Like the first one. You're more popular now.
Yes! Everyone enjoys seeing my enemies harmed. My shaming of Jafar was the day's most popular topic. Ooh.
Only small minds would dwell upon such empty spectacle.
Then it's still on your mind, is it?
What? Never!
Satisfied,
Oh.
Blessed turns to her
Oh.
attention back at you. As I was saying, I have gathered innumerable new followers.
They're innumerable. The F shows how many. Or it sounds like things are going great. You choose.
This one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sounds like things are going great.
Hardly, but I see your insipid positivity hasn't waned.
Oh, not at all. In fact, I can do better. Oh no.
Enough!
Okay, sorry.
They may have followed, but they have also forgotten. One fool called me that magic lady from forever ago.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. My arcane display occurred only yesterday.
For one would never forget, or yeah, people get bored pretty quickly. Yeah, but second one's definitely a vibe.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going with the second one.
Yeah, people get bored pretty quickly.
Oh, do you think I'm boring? Bluffsit's face is a mask of idle curiosity. It's terrifying.
Following that hole you dug and played what? Dig yourself out of that hole.
Dig myself
I don't
out?
know. Sure, why not? No, completely no.
Then how could they be bored? How could they be bored with me? If anything, her curiosity is even more idle now.
Wait,
Dig-
keep digging.
You know what? Shall we keep digging just for the hell of it?
I mean, at this point, we've dug pretty far. Let's keep going. Because wrong and bad.
Go on.
Your followers are mere mortals, inherently weak and fickle. Oh.
Fashionista, you're kissing up to her a little too much there. Just a little too much.
And with that, the follower count just dropped a couple of notches.
Luckily, it's still staying on. An excuse for carelessness, perhaps, but not for imprudence. My dominance in Magic Maker's community has been challenged by a new witchfluencer. If that is a real thing, I will literally laugh at the irony of it.
Whoever came up with that pun needs to work on it a little bit better.
What would you come up with?
Influencer?
You know what? That is better. Never mind. Challenge. Oh,
Challenge how? Oh, whoops.
no,
Is
that's
this
you.
which fluencer? Oh, is this which fluencer making similar content?
I cannot see their content, nor do I know their name. I have been blocked!
Ouch.
I mean, it's a witch who is an influencer. I think it works.
Can you imagine if it's the great? Can you imagine if it's the great Madam Mim?
Oh
Oh,
my
goodness.
gosh! No, that would actually... That one, it would fit. And two, that would literally be funny. But, oh
Just
my
think about it.
gosh.
She is also a witch. She's also a witch.
She's the mistress of all. It's Yzma. Well, Yzma's technically in the potion business and is our supplier. So, in fact,
Technically, yes. You're not wrong on that.
that lever can summon her. I can't click on it though. Oh, whoops. Luckily, I can do this.
I'm going to assume you're upset.
I am certainly not pleased, though I do wonder. Perhaps they block me because they wish to avoid conflict.
I cannot speculate, or are you open to the possibility?
I don't know which one to pick. Pull the lever, crunk.
I'm leaning toward the first one, if I'm being honest.
I'll do that one then. Rather than speculate.
I'd rather not speculate. So, what will you do now?
This witchfluencer hides behind a cloaking spell. So I must reveal them with an uncloaking potion.
What? Okay.
Wow, a recipe literally named Uncloaking Potion. That's
That which
subtle.
is cloaked becomes uncloaked.
Subconsciously, she knew that. Think about that. If we're dealing with time
Yeah.
travel, she must have known about it, but is not conscious of it. Oh yeah, Dom, we're dealing with some time travel shenanigans here. So, if anything feels confusing, we blame time travel. Yep, we blame it on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Yep.
Great goody woody. Ew.
It calls for a magic
It
cloak
calls
for us.
for magic.
You want to do
Oh,
that?
my bad.
That's...
Sure, I don't mind. It calls for magic cloak threats. Maleficent may have something like that. Anonymous haters are cowards, and reviewing them is satisfying. I'd love to unmask Leafy Bean Snob, but if you spend all day creeping them, haven't they won? Will Maleficent consider sending a DM to a target before she sends her target to their doom? Also, judging by this note, Mr. Magus encountered the same situation. Edit. An unblocking potion will allow open communication, whether with Maleficent or another customer is unclear. At least then she could get on with her day, though you could ask.
Ask Maleficent some questions.
Ask Maleficent. Alright, you can choose.
I'm at my boss. Have you ordered this potion before? This is known in my book about you. What did this happen before? You know what? Have you ordered this potion before? No. Have you prepared it before?
No. Maybe I have. Have I? Maybe I could be Mr. Maggots.
What? Didn't we just talk about this last stream?
Plot twist. Mr. Maggots. Me all along.
Honestly,
I'm Paradox.
honestly, we are clicking on that just because we were literally talking about that yesterday.
Maybe I could be Mr. Maggots.
Melissa narrows her
It's a
eyes.
Maleficent.
It's a time paradox.
Oh boy. You can go on.
Melissa narrows her eyes. You may have given her a reason to be suspicious or just upset. But it was clever. You can't mess with people. But it was clever. You can mess with people too.
Have you met my boss, Mr. Magus? This is a note in my book about you. What if this has happened before?
We're going down
Or
the
fair
hole.
point, let's move on. Alright.
Let's go down the rabbit hole.
What if this has happened before? Mr. Magus already served this potion to you. Then he rewound time to serve you a different potion. Maybe more than once. But the last time, it disappeared.
And yet you are about to serve it again. Tell me why.
Because you ordered it? Maybe I shouldn't. Who says I will? Or maybe I'm just trying to do my job so I can get paid in Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
I think the simple, if not more professional answer would be because you ordered it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the other two very much. Dom?
I have to
Thoughts?
pay my rent somehow.
Dom, what are your thoughts?
Yes. I don't know. Maybe who says you will? Because who knows if you have gotten it.
Why not?
Who says I will?
I'm just guessing at this point.
You do, when you consider the consequences of crossing me. What was done was done. You can make your own choices. And confront your own consequences. Okay then. Have you met my boss?
Have you met my boss, Mr. Magus?
No. Have you?
No. Oh, great. Now we're both starting to sound like the Magic Con show.
Both of us are
Can't you say
certain.
anything else but no? Sorry about that.
Both of us are certain of this. How interesting.
Is this note in my book about you? What is it?
You try to show her the note, but she doesn't look. Now isn't the time for such a question. That hardly puts you at ease. Fair point. Let's
Fair
move
point.
on.
Let's move on.
Is it just another potion?
Potion coming up. Can't suggest another. Sorry, I can't make it a potion. Or magic mirror. Which potion will work best?
We're gonna
We gotta
consult.
go with the theme.
Yep, we gotta consult with the magic mirror. I would have done that either way. Either way, whatever. English. what's
Magic
more?
mirror. Which potion will work best to fulfill the Maleficent's request?
A choice to pull the cloak away reveals the hunter with the prey. Breaking down a vexing block reveals far less but promotes talk.
Decisions.
I await my potion and not patiently. That did not help at all. He's suggesting that unblocking at least promotes talk. Basically, whatever this note said, and that did not help. Well, let's see if we can suggest another potion.
Can I suggest another potion?
Bluffsa doesn't stop you, but she has begun a mental countdown. Better hurry.
Haven't you thought about reaching out?
I have tried. But my strangulation curse has little power remotely. You consider explaining that you meant have you tried being friendly, but you think you've already have the answer.
If you were unblocked, you could send a message. I mean, good luck. Even follow this person and learn who they are.
And why would I desire that?
Tasteless worse than attacking, or it could result in mutual respect. Maybe you could even get an ally out of the deal. Someone to help you with your goals and aspirations,
Mutual respect it is, then.
It could result in mutual respect.
Respect someone who has done nothing but disrespect me? What a novel approach, but one I'm afraid I must forsake. That sounds like a no, but you could go rogue. What's the worst that could— No! Crap, I already read it out loud. Well, let's hope things get better. There we go, there's a counter. Let's hope things get better than that. Yes, better than that. I swear, anytime that literally happened, I literally said that at work once recently. And it got interesting in the day. I'm like, this is what I get for actually saying it out loud.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Screw up, balls to the wall, I'm not afraid. Bring it on, Dragon Lady 99.
Actually, you probably can't imagine it. So, which potion will you make? Unblocking.
Oh boy.
I mean,
What she wants versus what she needs.
Dom, do you have any wise sage advice? I would love to know your sage advice, Dom.
I would say unblocking potion.
I was thinking the same thing. Cause Warren's like, go rogue. Alright, we're going with the unblocking potion then. Unblocking potion. For this potion, you will need... Oh my gosh. Grammatic extract from Yzma. You know what that means. And you can't do female voices, right?
I can't. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I was just double checking. Alright, time to put my best Yzma voice. What she wants, what she can't have. It's liver time!
It's lever time.
This could really be a button.
This
No.
really could be a button.
It's liver time!
It's lever time.
You pull the lever to summon Yzma. Alright. Pull the lever, push Yzma. Wrong lever!
Oh.
Why do we even have that?
God damn it! I always do that! Why is there even an anvil here?
I'm thinking that's a security measure. I was not the one that put it up. Perhaps it was Gaston?
Come on me!
Don't know. You're the one that likes to be very honest with the customers here.
I'm
magic.
That for later.
You pull the lever to summon Yzma. For real this time. Huh? What? Where am I? Oh. It's you. Hi, Yzma. Did I surprise you?
Did I surprise you? Or I'd like to place an order.
Let's just go with a simple hi.
Hi, Yzma.
Yes, get on with it. Actually, never mind. I'll do it. Need grogomatic extract, do you?
How did you know?
Some call it a hunch. Some think that lever gives them mind-reading powers.
Brilliant, I tell you.
But I say it's that fabulous Yzma touch. Here you go. And they did the line. Poof!
Poof. Oh,
Grogomatic extract.
Magic extract. Use this ingredient to make the next potion.
Yzma has provided you with a grogomatic extract and her own sound effects.
Alright. Let's see what we have here. That which is blocked becomes unblocked. The grogomagic extract. Tech sweat. Where did I put the tech sweat? Ah, here it is.
Spiderwebs. Here we go.
Spider.
Right next to a Nightmare for Christmas collection.
Alright. Time to create a brew.
Unblocking potion.
Fucking potion.
Servant. Levza drinks the potion. Gulp, 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 gulp. And Hurley pulls up TalkSync on her phone. Your potion is weak. I find no name here. Nor any content. However, I am able to follow now. It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. I say go for it. I say go for it. You may have something in common.
Perish the thought. If my time atop TalkSync is truly waning, then I shall take Mixie Mistress with me, followed.
Mixie Mistress.
Maybe it is, madam.
Curious.
Maybe it is Madam Mim. MM.
Can you imagine if it was?
Oh my gosh, I would love that. Melissa taps her phone. Somewhere in the cafe, another phone bings.
Oh my god, is it actually what I think? Wait,
Don't tell
what?
me it's Jafar. Don't tell me it's Jafar. Oh wait,
But
what
Jafar's not a witch.
What about Ursula? She is technically a sea witch.
I mean,
I'm not
possibly.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Judging by the name Mixie Mistress, I actually thought it might have been Yzma, but I wasn't sure.
Well, I'm thinking it might be Ursula. Dom, what's your final answer?
I think it's Madame Mim, but that's just me.
Everyone freezes, staring at Maleficent.
Star, who do you think Mixie Mistress is?
I thought it was Yzma, but I'm
Alright.
not sure.
Alright. Alright, Priest is staring at Maleficent. Wait.
What?
That wasn't my
That wasn't my phone. That wasn't my phone! Oh snap! Mixie Mistress is here!
I'm gonna
Wow.
go with calm. The more professional answer, of course.
That wasn't my phone.
Maleficent silences you with a glare. Maleficent gives you another magic users. Maleficent gives the other magic users in the cafe a harsh stare.
You fools!
Which one of you is Mixie Mistress? Answer me now! Oh my gosh, I literally
I
am
would
feeling!
I would
Remember-
never use a word such as razzmatazz ever.
That actually makes sense. Considering how
That-
it's literally said my phone. Evil Queen only
Yeah.
ever uses the Potionista's phone because it's beneath her to have one. Which is very much Queen-like.
Yeah. I also should have guessed, considering the name Mixie Mistress, considering the Queen's affinity with potions.
And also,
Sheesh.
let's take into account, she consulted with the book, and yeah, she knows her way around potions. What's to say she's not into magic either? But also in fairy tales, technically, both Evil Queen and Maleficent are friends.
Yeah, and not only that, but they also showed the same voice actress.
Really? I thought that was Maleficent and Lady Tremaine.
No. Maleficent and the Queen, at least modernly, are shown by the same voice actress.
Oh, in the modern times. Okay. Because
Yes.
in the past,
The original voice actress for the Queen, I'm pretty sure, is dead.
yeah, but the original voice actress for Maleficent also did voice Lady Tremaine in the original Cinderella movie. As a fun fact.
Makes sense.
That's why I was a little confused. Anyway. Such razzmatazz ever. Oh. And I wouldn't block you. My profile is public. Mandatory, even. No way! Wait. My revenge... oh. Dom, that's yours.
My revenge for our last encounter will not be foreshadowed.
Wait. I'm confused. Does that
Damn
mean...
source.
Who the heck is it then? I'm confused.
I think I know who it is. You will have no warning of the horrors that...
If it is none of you alone, then it's all of you together. The others glare back at Maleficent. Wow, for somebody who's known as Mistress of All Evil, she's getting mocked by all the evil. She just makes enemies of them all. Oh my!
There's my phone. I called it. There's my phone. I'd have texted you, Paul Maleva. Oh shit! I accidentally stole Yzma from you. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I'm more stunned that you actually were right about that. I called it anyway. Oh my god!
That is crazy.
That also makes so much sense. Way more sense with a name.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was Yzma originally. I wasn't sure.
Oh my
Considering
gosh.
the Y was capitalized, I immediately thought, yeah, that has to be Yzma.
Huh. I didn't notice that. Good eye. Alright. There's my phone. I have texted you, pull the lever. To send it to me, but no phone. What are you all staring at? No one replies, so Yzma shrugs, picks up her phone, and vanishes. Musset is still as a statue.
Don't wreck my cafe. Wait, I got it. It's Yzma.
We're doing it.
Oh god.
I might get a look, but I don't care. It'll be worth it. Wait. Oh, that's you.
Wait. Oh, whoops. Wait, I got it. It's Yzma.
Worth it.
I can't even look at you. It doesn't matter. You're proud of yourself. You're goddamn right I am. I was right about something.
Yeah, exactly. Though her face reveals nothing, you're sure that Maleficent has begun to plot. You can't wait to find out what
You
Maleficent
can't
is planning.
wait to find out.
You wonder if she had made another potion.
You wonder.
Excited or scared?
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
I'm gonna go with this one. Another satisfied customer.
I got some. Oh boy.
To lever or not to
To
lever?
level or not to level?
Step 1, unblocking potion. Step 2, DM. Step 3, besties.
Oh.
Come into the bit. That cot in the back room is calling your name. Speaking of things calling my name, my bed is also calling my name. A new day begins.
So that's it?
Yeah, I know. We're ending at such a good one, too. And I know this is saved, so pretty confident. I appreciate you both for coming in. And,
Oh, thank you, Kat. I had fun too.
No problem. I had a lot of fun.
alrighty then. Let's see. Who do I want to raid right now? Ooh, there's Ava, who's doing some Danganronpa. There's Sushi's doing some Honkai. Nato, who's doing the usual vibes of music and art. Nightmare doing the monster hunting. And another person doing The Last of Us Part 2. I'm more tempted to do either Danganronpa or Honkai. because one of my friends is in that stream helping out. Ugh.
Ah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna hop out early tonight, Super Cat.
That's
I'll
fine.
catch you later.
Catch you later. Thank you for coming in.
Not a problem. It was very nice meeting you, Dom.
You too, buddy.
Hopefully we'll be able to do some more voice acting in the future.
Well, if you want to do a voice acting with Ace Attorney soon, Dom usually likes to do that too. When I'm
Yeah, since
usually
I do
doing
the
it.
Really?
since I do the judge.
So
Ooh, nice.
yeah. Which I'm thinking about bringing that back next week. Thinking about it, not sure yet. And I think I'm gonna go
Ooh,
with Danganronpa.
I would love to bring back. I would love to bring back my Miles Edgeworth. I haven't done that since Luda's stream.
Ooh. It will depend on who gets there first. I swear, anytime I stream, it's
boy.
like everybody wants Miles. They just want the edge. They want the edge. They want to be the edge lord. Yes, I'm using a
He's
pun.
fun.
No regrets.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm just biased because I feel like my voice unironically sort of suits Miles. I mean, I'm not sure.
I would have to hear it, but I could totally see it. Most people like to do like a British accent or some kind of deep accent. I don't know. But I do like it when Dom plays as the judge. It brings the judge to life.
Very fair indeed.
I'm just my normal self when it comes to the main character, Phoenix. Who apparently doesn't know what is.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. Anyway.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
Anyway, I will not be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is my dad's birthday, and like hell, I'm going to stream on my dad's birthday. Nope, not gonna do it. Not without his blessing. So it ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
Yep, true. And also, happy birthday
Fair.
to your dad.
I will definitely
Yeah.
tell him that.
Happy birthday to your father.
I will be streaming on Thursday though, and people can hang out in the
Cool.
voice chat while I play the game. I think. Oh
Nice.
yeah, we're getting close to a very interesting moment of the game. I might delay that part with some. Yeah, I'll probably do some grinding first and then get to the big juicy part of the game. Anyway, I'm gonna start the raid now. We're gonna raid Ava. She is doing some voice acting stream of her own with Ludacris.
Ooh, can you share me a link to this to Ava?
Sure. Give me a second.
Thank you. I'll send it. I'll watch it in a bit because I'm gonna FaceTime Danny before she goes to bed.
No
Alright.
problem. Just give me a second. Doop, doop.
Oh, and Kat, already Danny misses you.
Aw.
Alright.
Anyway.
I'll see you guys around.
See
You too.
ya.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.
Thank you,
And-
Kat.
Not a problem, Dom. Alright. And you guys are gonna be an ad, so we're just gonna go straight into Ava's stream.